Well, we start off here tonight. Taking his keys to Los Angeles next year is Grammy-nominated artist, producer, songwriter, and DJ Musa Keys. The 23-year-old has made South African history by not only being the youngest male South African nominee, but also the first to mark such a significant milestone for the amapiano genre. He is nominated in the Best African Music Performance category for his contribution to Davido's song Unavailable. Musa Keys began his musical career at the tender age of 13 when he began playing the piano at church. And today, his versatile performing style captivates audiences. He joins me now in studio to talk about this milestone. Good evening to you. Welcome to Newsnight.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm too delicious.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. You started off playing piano in church, and now you're sort of at the forefront of amapiano here in South Africa. Talk to me about that journey and that transition for you.
I mean, a friend of mine once called me. He's like, yo, come to church with me, just accompany me to church so that I can rehearse with the band, the youth band. And then I went with him, and then I just got interested in like playing the piano, you know, plus I also didn't have much to do at home. Besides studying and all of that, so I was like, let me rather like get something that's pretty much consuming my time, but also in a good way, you know, like instead of being in the streets doing drugs or like running around in the streets, I'd rather be in church and just chilling in church and playing the piano.
I mean, I think it was the right choice. Look at you now. You know?
Yeah.
So let's talk about this Grammy nomination. I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah.
The nominations list came out last night, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
Where were you when you heard? And what was your reaction?
Crazy thing, I was getting such a kasi meal. Right?
What are you getting?
A quota.
I love quota.
I love it so much.
What's your order?
No, it was a normal regular. So the place that I went to, they sell fancy ones, but I told them
You're not about those ones.
I told them I want the OG quota, you know. So I was like busy there, like getting some quota, and then I just saw like a tag. Crazy thing, David hit me up last night, so he told me, he's like, bro, congratulations in advance.
Oh, so he like manifested it, or he knew?
He manifested it as well.
Yeah.
Like it's something that we've been talking about for some time. Like, yo, we're actually gonna make the Grammys.
And here it's happening. You seem so chilled about it. I would be freaking out. I would be like over the moon, like calling everyone saying, guys, did you see this? Like you just seem so calm, so relaxed, almost like you expected it.
I actually did. Crazy enough, I've been saying it like to my friends in many instances, you know. I remember last year when we were making my summer performance outfit for the Summer Awards last year, I told the guys that were doing it, I'm like, guys, this outfit has to be so dope so that I can do something bigger than what it is now for the Grammys. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure I'm gonna win or get nominated for a Grammy.
But I'm sure a different outfit is in the making now.
Yeah. I'm a new person.
Yeah. Also, fashion is your thing.
Yeah.
Like it just comes naturally to you.
Yep.
So let's chat a little bit about the collaboration between you and Davido on Unavailable. When did he reach out to you and say, listen, I've got this song, or I want to collaborate with you?
Some time back, like like a long time ago, and then I just mised him because I wanted.
Really?
Yeah, I genuinely, I told him, yes, I'm gonna send you the music, because he was like, send me beats and all that. Like, I'm gonna send you the beats, but then I kind of mised him because personally I was not ready, and also I needed to work with him in studio. I prefer working with an artist in studio.
Sure.
And unfortunately, we were both traveling, and then this other time we met in Amsterdam. We were doing shows. Unfortunately, we still couldn't make the music because he had to go to different countries, so did I. And then later on the year, he's like, actually the day we met in Amsterdam, he told me, he's like, bro, my album is dropping soon and I can't drop it without you, so I need you on the album. So he kept on texting. Almost his whole team kept on sending me DMs like, yo.
They didn't give you a choice.
Yeah. And then at the
but
end of the
I
day,
mean, look at what it's come to. So I'm sure you're glad that you went through with it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about South African artists collaborating with artists from the rest of Africa. We've seen some beautiful collaborations. Talk to us about the importance of that unity and also the diversity and bringing the two together.
I mean, I solidly believe in unity, and I believe that together we go higher than I would alone. You know, I mean, I could be capable of going high and all of that, but there is a point that I'm going to reach that I'm going to need a helping hand to stretch out further, you know. So that's how I always take it. Like, it's always beautiful that as Africans, you know, it's our time now. I believe that it's our time as Africans. Like, let's go out and actually do this thing together, you know, like instead of now being against each other or disputing and causing
100%. And
like
I really think it is time now for African artists. We are seeing African artists break through that glass ceiling and achieving the most amazing things. I want to talk to you about the category Best African Music Performance and the importance of having such a category at a platform as huge as the Grammys.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much amazing for Africans as a whole. Now we have our own category, you know, like now we know that we have to pull out our best songs, you know, to make sure that we get on there. But I can't wait for the day they announce that there's an Amapiano pop.
And I think it will happen. The way Amapiano is blowing up globally, right?
And I mean, that's why I'm working as hard as I am, you know, like I'm trying to like fight for the rest of the world, for the rest of the country as well. You know, it's like, as much as we're going in, we need to be noticed that much, you know, like we need to take it higher like that, you know. I mean, Afrobeat started somewhere as well, so we are starting somewhere, and I mean, the influence we have with the sound is pretty much big enough to take us to the next level.
And it's been wonderful to watch. A little birdie told me that you're only 23 years old. Is that correct?
I don't know about that bird.
You're not so sure?
Could be a wrong messenger.
Fine.
Wrong
Let's not mention the age thing. But you've achieved so much at such a young age. I mean,
who said I'm young?
Grammy let's just pretend then.
Let's say I look young.
Yes, you do look young. Being Grammy nominated, what does that mean for you as a South African artist? Does it sort of take you to another level? Does it open doors for you that perhaps weren't open before? Does it change anything in the bigger aspect of things?
I mean, for my life, yes, it does. Crazy thing, I thought I could be a South African Justin Bieber, sorry.
Yeah.
Because of, I always believed that I could be like a superstar at a young age as well.
But I feel like you are a South African superstar.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're on stage, people love you.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, we are there, right? However, like I see myself beyond South Africa, you know. That's why I travel quite a lot.
Yeah.
To try and make sure that I get into the right spaces and be that superstar at like a super young age. You know, I actually told myself that I wanted a house and a car when I was 21, and I was only delayed by like a couple of months, and then I got a car.
I'm trying to do the calculations now. But okay.
But yeah, that's like how I've always thought about it. Like, yo, my age has nothing to do about it. But now that I've received a Grammy at such an age, it's like, damn, I have so much lifespan ahead of me, you know, like. And one thing I plan on doing this, like, as much as I never want to be out of the best record nominee, I don't want to be out of the Grammy nominees. So this is the beginning of
many,
a decade of being nominated.
I love that.
It's either I win it or I'm nominated every year.
Well, you have to put it out there, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about winning it, you are nominated alongside some heavyweights on the African continent. Burna Boy is there, Asake is there, Tyler, who's just skyrocketing right now, is there as well.
Amazing to watch.
If it's not you and Davido, who do you think should take it?
Can I just be biased? I would rather let Tyler have it.
Because she's South African as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's something pretty dope for us as a nation, you know. Us being nominated already is just like one of the biggest things, you know, like who would have thought, you know, how many South Africans have had like Grammy nominations as a whole. So it's pretty much an amazing opportunity, and I believe like South Africa has been on a roll lately.
No, we definitely have.
We've been winning everything, so I believe it's definitely coming to South Africa.
Listen, the Rugby World Cup, cricket is on the way, hopefully, and hopefully the Grammy as well.
I think we have it.
Yeah.
Cricket, come on.
And the Grammys as well. It has to be. One of you two, right, are going to bring it home for us.
I'm going to come preview it right here.
I'm going to hold you to that. If you win it, we're going to have to see it here at eNCA, right?
I got you.
Okay, cool. So what's happening next? What else is happening for you? You have a festival coming up in December that you're sort of curating. Tell us about it.
I have Dirty December, the biggest Limpopo festival in Limpopo, happening on the 27th of December at New Pitamkava Stadium. 35,000 people.
Wow.
You know, I've been traveling quite a lot ever since I started my career, ever since I got to a certain point of like where everything started like building up. I have never like really taken a break to go back home and give back and do a show for them and all of that. So I was like, no, let me actually take this time and go back and give back and spend the time at home. You know, like my parents do call me every year and want me home on the 25th. You know, that's always been a thing. So now I'm able to create something that could be a culture for us as people from Limpopo.
That's beautiful.
That we come back together. Let's all make sure that we go home and our parents are with us, we're with our parents and all of that. Then we can go have fun. That's why I made it like 2 days after like Christmas, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I wish you all of the best with that. And again, congratulations on this huge achievement. It's not a small feat. And I wish you all the best for the rest of your journey.
Appreciate it.
My absolute pleasure. That was Grammy-nominated Amapiano hitmaker Musa Keys. We're just chatting about his journey in the music industry and what he plans for the future as well. And obviously congratulating both him and Tyler for their Grammy nominations.